What's up everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showing you guys how you can get a lot of credits in Phantom Forces. I'll be covering basically all of the methods that you need to know, and I'll also be explaining why I have so many credits and how you can do the same. So let's get right into it. The first one's going to be really obvious, but you want to be ranking up. As you can see here, I'm currently 156 and I'm about to rank up to rank 157. And every single rank up, not only do you get a new weapon, you also get credits. Right here, as you can see, it says next rank reward is 985 credits. So just by simply leveling up, I will be getting almost 1000 credits. Now, a lot of people, especially the higher ranks, are going to be complaining. They're going to be like, Samir, we can't rank up so easily. It takes so long to rank up. Now, as a higher ranker myself, I do understand your pain. But here are some things that you can do to improve that XP gain. So first of all, I see so many people just using the same gun. Now, while this is really favorable and you know what, you like the gun, fair enough. But what I recommend you do is go over to guns that are good, but you haven't used a lot. Now, what will happen with this is if you go over to the attachments, you'll see you basically have none of these unlocked, and every single attachment that you unlock gives you extra XP, which will help you out a ton when it comes to ranking up and getting more credits. So let's see if I can show you guys an example of this. This is a gun I only have like 11 kills on. Okay, here we go. I think we only need one more kill now. There we go. As you can see, oh my god, I also got the rank up. That's our luck right there. So we also got the rank up. You saw I got almost 1000 credits from that, and I also got a ton of XP just for unlocking this first attachment, the HK sight. There you go, we'll slap it on, why not? Also, another crazy way to get credits is I will be giving you guys 50,000 credits for absolutely free. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and drop your usernames in the comments, and I will be picking 5 winners to get 10,000 credits each across the next few videos. So make sure you guys like, sub, and drop your username. Now, next up, this is something not that many people do for some reason, even though it's basically free credits. So as you can see here on the main menu, you see this thing called daily challenges. They reset every 24 hours and you can reset them if they're too hard for you to do. For example, here are some of my tier 1 challenges. We have get 50 kills with an LMG, get 15 headshots, and get 50 kills with a sniper. Now let's say, you know what, this is too hard for me, I can't get 50 kills with a sniper. You can actually hit reset and you can reset 3 times for free. Now you see here, each of these will give you individual rewards. For example, the first one gives you a tier 1 key, the other one will give you a case, and the last one gives you 50 credits. But if you complete all 3 of these, you will get an overall completion reward for completing all of the tier 1 challenges. After tier 1, you will move on to tier 2, tier 3, etc. until you finish all of them. You can easily get up to 2000 credits every single day just by completing these. And they're really not that hard to do. 50 kills might seem like a lot, but I'm sure everybody does average anything from 20 to 60 kills a game. But assuming you guys can average that, at most it will only take you about 1 to 2 rounds until you get the challenge completed. So realistically, it's not that hard to do. Next up, it's happening right now. You want to be winning games. It's even better if you can get MVP because you get extra credits. But as you can see here, because my team won the game, I just got a free case key. Or you can also get cases. Now, this is going to be super useful because if I go over to my weapon skins here, you can see I have a ton of keys and I have a ton of cases. Now, this is really useful because not only am I getting these for free, but I can open these, roll one of the cases, and let's say, oh my god, we just got a very rare texture. So the AUG A2, let's go over to that texture right here. I can sell it for 520 credits. Right in front of your eyes, you guys just witnessed me make credits out of thin air. So if I sell that skin now, there you go, boom, I am now at 114,000 credits. So it really isn't that hard to do. You want to make sure you're getting as many rounds won as possible, and one way you can do that, if let's say you're not that good, or maybe you are good but your team's not that good, what you can do is go over to the server browser right here, and you want to go over and find a match that's about to end. There's going to be multiple matches. Some of them will be ending in 10 minutes, some will be ending in 2 minutes. And you want to be aiming for those smaller matches, but you still want to have a lot of players. Because if you don't have a lot of players, then the match is going to be pretty slow anyways, and it's less likely that you win. Obviously, stuff that's going to help out with that is that right there. As you can see, spot bonuses will help you rank up. Make sure you're focusing on the objective. Now, in this case, it is just team deathmatch, so all you got to do is just play the game. Now, another thing I see a lot of people doing is pre-buying every single gun they get killed by. Now, for example, if I was in the lobby, let's say I'm destroying you right now, and I'm using this RPK-74, what I see a lot of players doing is they buy the RPK-74, and they buy the exact setup I have. Now, of course, there is absolutely no harm in doing that at all, but I really recommend not doing this. Reason being is it sucks the credits out of your account. Now, let's say I want to get the MGV right here. This is going to cost me 3,000 credits, and this is without any attachments. So easily you can waste thousands of credits. What I highly recommend is pick one solid gun. For example, let's say you're a sniper main. You want to get a sniper, you want to have it set. What I recommend is going for the first few snipers, or at least snipers that you have unlocked. Now, you can check my guide that I made on the best snipers in Phantom Forces, where I also provide the best setups for these guns. That way, once you have your one solid gun, you don't need to keep switching guns again and again and waste more credits. Once you have that one main gun, you can just continue to use it, farm up kills, and save up credits. Also, this is a bonus that a lot of people actually don't know about, but by being the top fragger on the team that wins, you can also get a credit bonus. So it's not just about the MVP. Now, coming back to saving credits, a lot of people always want to get cool skins, and I'm guilty of this as well. I would love to have a awesome skin on every single one of my guns that I like using, but it is a huge waste of money, because what I see people doing is they will go to the weapon skins, they will go to the case key shop, and they will purchase these cases. This is completely not worth doing at all. The worst case in here is 50 credits. And why would you buy a 50 credit case when you have to spend another 100 credits on the key? So you're spending 150 credits, and unless you're going to be getting some really good rarities, for example, legendaries or very rares, you're probably going to be at a loss. It's always better to grind out these things naturally by playing the game, by winning matches. It is always the best thing to do. Another thing that I really think not a lot of people use, including me, I don't actually use this a lot, is the player shop. Let's say, hey, Samir, I really want to get this one gun, but it's very expensive. Now, what you can do is go over to the player shop, check featured, blueprints, randomizer. If you notice the top corner, it says 30% discount, 40% discount. What this means is the original price of these guns, especially if you don't own them, are lowered. So for example, you see here the brand 2 lowered by 70%. That is crazy. Now, of course, you're very unlikely to get the exact gun that you're looking for, but what you can do is you can refresh this as much as you want, but every time you refresh, it's going to cost more. So the first 3 refreshes I do are going to cost me 50 credits. Let's see if we can get a crazy discount. There we go. I just pulled another 70%. But if you're looking just for skins, you can also go here. Right here, you can see different tier skins on different guns. You can refresh this as well until you get like a really cool skin. In my opinion, this type of gambling is better than wasting a ton of credits on these cases and keys. It's just not worth it. Now, it is also possible to get 99% discounts, which are absolute steals. Let's see if we can get one right now. So, nope, nothing here. Wait, what? I've never seen this. This gun is just on here without any discount. As you see, I have refreshed it 3 times. Now, every single refresh is going to cost me 100 credits. Now, you can do this 10 times before it becomes 250 credits per refresh. What you can do is go from featured to blueprints, and it's back to the normal, because each of these discounts are on each individual category. Still, I do recommend doing this. If you're looking for a specific gun, this is the better way to do it. And obviously, the final method, make sure you guys enter the giveaway mentioned before. It is very simple to do. Like, subscribe. I hope you guys found this useful, and I hope you guys can get 800 credits yourself too. But yeah, that's all from me. Goodbye.